Hey, and welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. Today we are going to create our very own Harvest Festival sweaters. So, I am going to base this off of the Harvest Festival furniture in all of the previous games, and I'm really hoping they bring it back for New Horizons. If not, we can at least celebrate the old Harvest Festival style with a cute little sweater. So let's go into our custom designs and we'll pick a pro design, and I am full, so we will just delete one of my unfinished ones that I never did. And let's make it a cozy sweater because this texture on the sweater is really cute. So the first thing we'll need to do is get rid of pretty much the entirety of the design itself. And I guess we also want to make sure we're using the right color palette. So let's find one that has the pinks and the purples. I'm thinking this one. This one has the purples, the yellows we might need. We'll just have to reduce the amount of green in it, and I think it'll be good. So let's go with this color palette, and we are going to fill the entire thing with the dark purple on all sides, just like that. It already looks really cozy. I'm going to adjust this yellow color, but we're definitely going to want extra yellow. So we'll adjust this one to be over a little bit more, but darker. We're going to get a bright yellow as well, like that. And then there's a lot of pinks. So instead of these greens, what we're going to do is just change the hue of them over to the pinkish color. I think this color will work really well for us. And we are just going to want to brighten some of these up a lot because we definitely want it to be more pink. And again, we can always adjust the colors as we need to later, but I think this is a good start. Now what we want to do is figure out what kind of design we want. Usually for the bottom of the furniture, they have like this kind of yellow feather look, especially on the rug. So I'm going to try to replicate that down here. So we just need to figure out where, right about there is where it should start. So let's put it just above that. And then we can fill in the bottom here with the lighter because that kind of matches pretty well. And we'll go back to here and might make our little leafy bits like so. I might even darken this whole bit a little bit more. Cool. I am actually going to take away these in here so the feathers come all the way down. And then we will add a lighter shade in between here, kind of like that, to kind of give it the feathered look. I think that looks really cute. So now what we want to do is add some pink as well. So I'm thinking we want to use the dark purple for the bottom. It layers upward until it gets to a lighter purple, and then we can use some pink for some accent color. So what we're actually going to do is kind of do the same thing here, where we make it so the feathers come up. The only thing that is bothering me a little bit is the fact that the center kind of looks a little bit thicker. But you know what, that's actually okay because we can put a little feather design in the center to kind of balance it out. And I think it'll look really cute that way because there are feather designs on the furniture itself, how they have like a little light feather coming up from the bottom. So we can actually use that to our advantage once we get the rest of the layers going. But I think for now, I think it'll look really cute the way it is. So we are going to continue on up with our colors here. So on top of this one, we should get some pink. Or we'll do the lighter purple first. Like this. Kind of zigzag. Like so. From here, we will want to add some pink all the way across. And if we're looking at like some of the furniture, kind of like the dressers and whatnot, they have the light pink outline and then a little stripe. So it'd be kind of cute to replicate that here. Like this, just to fill it out. Oh, I kind of like the two stripes, but I definitely want to fill in this pink bit here. Kind of fits the seasons. And the dressers actually have a lot of these like little diamonds. So I think it'd be kind of cute to make like tiny little diamonds, probably from like this one over, so we have room to put the feather in the middle. We're gonna move this stripe up by 1 so we can have a nice even number across. And so we'll go from the second one over, which is about here, and just put little diamonds here, like that. And line it up with this one. Very cute. And then it has the lighter purple on the inside. Oh, I love it. Then we'll bring our pink line back up here. It already looks really cozy. And I think for the top bit, we're gonna go back to our like kind of light yellow and just make it so the collar is showing. We just gotta figure out how far down do we need to make it for the collar to show. Just like that. about there. So that's the collar. And then we'll do the edging and try to make them look kind of as feathery looking as possible without it being too overbearing. That kind of works. It's kind of cute. We'll put the shadow underneath it, kind of like we did last time as well. And then we can drop down some stripes downward. Kind of like for the wall, they have like this kind of almost like curtain-like background, and I think we can try to use that for the top of it. We'll fill in under here with the light color, just like that. Add the little darker bits as the stripes. Okay, so now we get to do kind of a fun bit, which is put the feather. So I'm actually going to change this color to be almost white, like a very, very bright color. And we'll put it more toward the purple, so we'll make it very light. I think that will work out pretty well. So the feather is kind of crooked, but we're going to have it go kind of straight up. Maybe have the pointed side down. And we're going to have it come all the way up to here. So then we can go up. Have this one come up a little higher, like this. And then this one come to a point at the tippy top. That's kind of cute. It's a little hard to see the feather itself, so we might have to put a little bit of shading in it. So let's do this. Just on the bottoms where they kind of attach. The only thing else I can think to do to kind of show that it's a feather is add little bits like this. That's kind of cute with the 3D effect. I actually really like that, so I'm gonna leave it like that just because, I don't know, I think it looks really nice. Kind of gives it a layered look. And so now what we get to do is copy this. We're gonna copy this part by hitting Y, and we'll flip and copy even though it's pretty much the same. And now we get to work on the sleeves. So we're gonna do pretty much the same thing we did earlier, where we take the sleeve bottoms and just make them yellow. Figure out where the top would be, is about there. We will put a little ring around the top, and then maybe every 3 we can put it down, or every 4. We can do like kind of every other. That way they're thicker around the sleeve bits, but they're thinner around the corners, so it's kind of cute that way. And we will change this to the darker colors, and we will put the lighter one as a stripe across the bottom. Got a little stripe action going on. We'll put these here. Cute! I actually like that better than the main part. I think that's nice and subtle, because we don't want it to be more drastic than the rest of it. So we'll do the light purple next. And then the pink stripes. And this will be a lot smaller. We won't even add the little diamond bits in it. Add our darker purple design. Like that. And put the yellow inside. Alright, that sleeve is done. Alright, I think those sleeves look pretty good. So now we're going to swap and copy again. So hit Y, copy, paste here. So the only thing I do want to change is there's too many feathers, I think, on the front. And I think it'll help a lot if we reduce at least the stripes on the bottom. So let's go back to that front side. And let's just remove a few of these. I think it'll help kind of soften the design a little bit, because there's like a really, really too much going on right now. So we'll get rid of these ones. So the front is still a little bit bigger than the other ones, but I think that helps out a lot. It was just like a little too much going on, and I think now it looks way better. Like that. That just looks a little bit less clashy. So like that, compared to all the clashing on the bottom, like that. Yeah, I like that. So the other thing I want to do, besides copying this over, so we will copy this one and paste it here, is the front. I actually think I want to remove the feather and only have the feather on the back. So what we're going to do is just basically color in all of this. Color in that. We'll just add the little diamonds back in here. So that way it goes all the way across. Unfortunately, there'll be 3 spaces here versus the edges, so I think what we'll need to do is bring these ones in a little bit, because under the sleeve you're not going to notice, and it's okay for it to be a little less noticeable that way. That looks pretty cute. I actually really like the way that this part looks right here in the center. I feel like it does a good job kind of not hiding the fact that it's uneven, but it makes it even while being consistent with the design, because you have that kind of zigzag up here too. So it's just kind of nice. I like it. I do think for the back we will have to move this bit up a little bit, because the back collar definitely does not go as low as the rest of it. So we'll just grab these and lighten it up like that. Looks cute with the little feather on the back. I like it. I think it looks really cute. So let's go try it on. We'll call it the Harvest Sweater. And here we go. I am definitely ready for some very festive Harvest Festival nonsense and shenanigans, but it came out pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with the front and the back. Definitely took a little bit of finagling with that feather, but it's still pretty cute. And I can definitely see myself running around town wearing my little Harvest Festival outfit. I got little shoes to match. I put my yellow stripy pants. Those are like the most, I think, matching pants, but especially with the yellow stripes. You could probably wear like white or purple. I bet this would look very cute too. Either way, it's really adorable, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. But yeah, let me know what you think. Does it remind you of the old Harvest furniture? Do you like little designs that kind of go with the holidays? Would you have changed anything? And if you have any of your Harvest outfits, I would love to see them. So thank you everybody for hanging out and watching today. We're ready to go pick some grapes and get ready to eat a lot of food. But yeah, I will see ya on the next one. Bye!